The Miss America organization is an organization I've been a part of for over 6 years. In 2014, I was crowned the Miss Tri-County Area's Outstanding Teen and proceeded to compete at Miss Kentucky's Outstanding Teen that summer. So the first thing that I want to do is explain how the process works to make it from ordinary, everyday pageant competitor to the Miss America stage. So the first thing that you would want to do is to compete in a preliminary pageant, and you can find that by going to the Miss America website, narrowing it down to your state's website, and then every state lists all the preliminary pageants for their area that would take you then to the state pageant if you were to win. And once you win the state pageant, that is when you would go to Miss America. So I want to talk a little bit about the history of this organization. Miss America organization began in Atlantic City, New Jersey in 1921, and this information is from the Miss America website. It originally started by some leaders of the city because the Atlantic City area needed a little revitalization for their tourist areas. And so the whole idea of what this pageant would do would be to make the summer tourist season last longer, bringing more revenue to the area and increasing some money that way. Originally, this competition was only a swimsuit competition, and it has now evolved to contain an interview portion, an onstage portion, a swimsuit, talent, and evening gown portion of the competition. And they're all weighted differently. And what's interesting is that talent is the most heavily weighted portion of the competition, followed by interview. So that's just a little fun fact. So the second thing I want to talk about is the scholarship money that this organization provides. The Miss America organization is one of the largest providers of scholarship dollars to young women in America. The first scholarship in this organization was provided in 1945, and since then it has just evolved so much, and now millions of dollars are now provided each year to women who compete in this organization. You can win scholarship money from all the way from your first pageant at a preliminary competition all the way through your state pageant, and if you go to Miss America, you are awarded even more. And it quickly adds up. I have a really good friend who went to Miss Kentucky numerous summers, and as a result, the majority of her tuition here at UK was paid for. And so the last thing that I want to touch on is about the community service and the platform work that each contestant in this organization is able to be a part of. And for me, this is definitely the biggest and the most rewarding area of the competition. Okay, so what is a platform? A platform is basically the cause that a contestant works for. She's basically a spokeswoman for this cause, and it can be anything from sexual assault against young women to eating healthy and living a healthy lifestyle. What's interesting is that the platform area of the competition didn't become a regular part of this until the 1980s. But since then, it has just become such a huge part of the competition, and women everywhere all over the country travel from schools to different groups around their community to raise awareness and make sure that people know about the cause that they're working for and to raise money to help these causes. And so I want to share a quote from the Miss America website. It says, "Today on an annual basis, Miss America state and local title holders, along with the organization's network of volunteers, participate in more than 12,000 community service projects, providing in excess of 500,000 service hours to worthy causes. The contestants in the Miss America organization care so deeply about their community," and that quote alone speaks volumes about that. So these girls definitely have such a huge heart and are girls who want to make a difference and leave an impact on their community. So I think that from this, you can see that the girls who compete in the Miss America organization are extremely well-rounded and definitely not what you see on the typical Toddlers and Tiaras TV show. There's so much more to these women than just wearing pretty dresses. We are informed about our community, our government. We are intelligent, talented, and passionate about leaving a lasting impact on the world around us.